Hey everyone, Teen Author Noah Barfield here, and welcome to Writer's Corner. Now, a lot of stuff has happened to me recently, like a lot, and that really compounded into me not being able to do a video last week. But I will give you the details into my personal life, don't worry. So first off, a lot of preparation and planning, as well as me having to get up pretty early, went into getting me on NBC. That's right, this teenage author has been on live TV! I did an interview, and I was on TV, and I can't say that enough. YouTube and public speaking really helped me prepare to get on there and not freak out so much, but all of that preparation and planning did take away from my schedule of being able to record videos. And right after that, my grandparents came up, yes, up to visit me, and we just did almost something every single day for nearly a week, so I barely had time to do anything else, much less be able to record my YouTube videos. And finally, I applied for a job at Spirit Halloween because I love Halloween and the store is awesome and I want to work there. And I got hired, which is fantastic, but this entire process has again taken away from me being able to record YouTube videos. However, writing, ArcStorm, YouTube, and all of that is my primary focus. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So no matter how busy I get, I never want to let this slip out from under me, meaning I'm always going to make sure that these things happen, no matter what, and I'm going to make sure they're fulfilled. So here's me recording my newest video, making sure that it actually gets done no matter what else is happening. So, as some of you may or may not know, I've been redoing some of my older videos recently. I've already covered subplots and how to vet your sources. So in this video, I'll be talking about what if you suck? What if you're not good enough and you just can't make it? To that, I say balderdash, and a lot of other things that I want to say, but I'm not going to because I'm on camera. So first off, didn't we just talk about who you want to listen to in the last video? Didn't I just cover that? So let's think about this for a moment. Someone trying to crush your dream, should you listen to them? Yes or no? You're gonna have to go with no on this one. But Noah, no matter what I'm doing, people always say I suck at writing, and that young authors can never be published and professional, and that because I'm a young person, my writing is always going to suck, so why even try? Well, no matter what your age is, you don't want to listen to someone trying to crush your dreams. That's just not a smart thing to do. And in terms of being a young author, published teen author here, and I have some words to say on that subject. So first off, nobody's writing is groundbreaking at 13. It just isn't, but that comes with time and experience. I'll get to that later. Second, you have to think about, do I want to listen to this person in the first place? Have they written a book? No, don't listen to them. Have they written a book? Yes. Well, was that book published whenever they were a young teenage author, or just a young person in general? No, don't listen to them. If it was, then you just gotta follow your gut on this one. But the point is that age does not necessarily equal talent. Someone who was writing at age 45 and just started, and someone who just started at age 13, they're going to have roughly the same writing experience and the same writing talent. Now, will a person at age 45 have different life experiences? Probably. But same writing talent and experiences? Most definitely. So age does not necessarily equal talent. Time and experience is always going to improve your craft. And you're never going to be able to improve if you don't stick to it and stick out the time and experience that you have to gather and gain to always improve your writing. Sure, your writing can be fantastic at age 13, but maybe it's not the level that someone wants to read at the bookstore until you're 17 or 18. But getting an early start on it is always helpful. Someone who just started writing at age 30 is still going to have to go through the same trials and tribulations that someone who starts at, 10. I've been writing basically my entire life, and I started pursuing it seriously at a career at like 8 or 9, so this really gave me a head start, and that's why I'm published now instead of a decade in the future. So even if your writing isn't up to par with the professionally set publishing standards, you will at least be able to get there in a sooner fashion. And like I said, age doesn't always equal talent. You always have to keep learning as a writer. And if you still don't believe me, there are 3 reasons why you should not only not give up, but also continue to write. So the first one, whenever you write and you enter the writing arena, you challenge other authors to improve. This other author may be like, whoa, this newcomer is really talented and makes me want to improve my writing. Or they'll totally blackball you, but probably just want to improve their writing. Whenever you enter the writing market, you have the potential to set a new standard. and maybe someone doesn't want to read your book. Not everyone is going to. Maybe someone else wants to read this other person's book. But now you've set a new bar and a new standard, making this other person rise their writing talent to the new standard that you've set. And you never know if you're going to set that new definition of what good writing is if you don't enter the marketplace. Over time, the more writers we have in there, the higher, hopefully, the higher improvement standards that we set. The higher the standards we set, the more people are going to want to improve, the better the writing it is for everyone to enjoy. But my second point, why are you wanting to give these people the satisfaction? If someone comes up to me and is like, hey, you can't write, you suck. Well, first off, I want to do incredibly violent things to them that I would do if it was physically possible to this hypothetical person, and I also wouldn't get a lawsuit. But why are you wanting to give this naysayer the satisfaction? Why are you wanting to let someone else who maybe hasn't even written a book in their entire life decide what you want to do for the rest of yours? Why are you letting this person decide and determine your passions and career choices? Why are you giving them the satisfaction? Isn't the most important person in this entire process you? Isn't this writing about you and what you want and how you want other people to enjoy something you created? Then why give this other person the satisfaction of having complete and total dominance over what you want to do? Constructive criticism can be one thing, but complete and total degradation and dream crushing is quite another. And whenever you see someone doing that to you, or another writer that you know, or maybe even you don't know, why are you going to let them have the satisfaction? Why not give them the equivalent to a slap in the face by proving them wrong? And that's what writing is about. And also, making dreams come true and all of that. My third point, you owe it to yourself. If this is something that you want to do, if this is the career move that is right for you, even if you don't know that, you owe it to yourself to find out, to continue your passion no matter what, to make the writing marketplace a better place, to improve others' writing by setting new standards, to make these naysayers wrong, to help encourage and inspire other authors to do the same thing, no matter what their age or talent level is. You owe it to yourself to decide whether this is something that you want to do, whether this is a dream you've always had and can fulfill as a lifelong career, or whether this is something that you enjoy but maybe can't make a career out of. Most importantly, you owe it to yourself to decide, hey, is this writing thing for me, and do I love this? If you love it, then no matter what, you should keep doing it. You should do this for the rest of your life. If this is something that you love and this is your passion, you owe it to yourself to do that, to make yourself happy with whatever that means, as long as it's legal, and fortunately, writing is. So if this is what you really want, then do it. And this is where I say that writing takes a lot of work. Writing takes a tremendous amount of work. But if the long nights and the marketing plans that come after the book, as well as the constant sleepless nights that you're going to have to endure, and the long droughts of coffee and writer's block, and all of that stuff sounds like something that you're willing to work for just so that someone can read something that you created from nothing, that you created out of your own head, then writing is definitely for you. And no matter what anyone said, no matter what I say, what any YouTuber, what any person, any individual organization says, then you need to stick to it. Then you owe it to yourself to keep writing no matter what. And now is the part where I blatantly brag about my book, because I decided early on that I don't suck, and now I'm published. So that's kind of how it works. Now, this amazing masterpiece right here, Legendland, is available on a plethora of places. Amazon, Barnes & Noble Online, Smashwords, my publisher's website, just a whole host of places. But almost most importantly, it's available on my website, arc-storm.com, where if you buy it, we not only package it with extra love, but I'll personally sign it for you, because I love doing that for people. And also, if you feel like getting in touch with me, you can do that on arc-storm.com, and I'll respond to you most definitely. You can leave a comment below, or you can just find me on Facebook or Twitter. I'm also on there. Don't forget to subscribe, because I love whenever you do. Right, so thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful and encouraging and inspiring and all that fun stuff, and that you continue to enjoy.